Today is officially the first day of fall, the autumn equinox, and I am here to celebrate at Epcot at Walt Disney World. The International Food and Wine Festival is going on, and this is actually my first visit to it this year. Maybe we'll try some of the new food and drink items, soak in the atmosphere, and enjoy fall officially here in Florida. What does that mean? It means it's 86 degrees instead of 96 today. I'll take it. Let's go. It's a beautiful day, very lively too. Lots of people out here to celebrate food and wine, first day of fall, being at Disney, having fun. Normally during festivals, they kind of add decorations to all these planters and stuff. Interesting. You'd think they'd add a food and wine decoration into this planter, but the first thing that I have got to do is check out Communicore Hall, because this is the first time they're using the brand new Communicore Hall for an Epcot festival. And last time I was here, I said, we'll see what this looks like during food and wine festivals. And now I'm here, and we'll see. We've got Celebración Encanto going on. I've seen it a couple of times now. It's very cute and fun. It looks like they've added some umbrellas into the grass, which I'm very happy to see, because the last few times I came to see this show, I was sitting in the sun melting for like an hour. So this is a good improvement, a good step. Now, this will be my first time going into Communicore Hall during an Epcot festival. When I came in the first time, it was just like blank. Okay, so they did not do much. They truly did the least. But here's my first look at the 2024 Food and Wine Festival merchandise. I do like this shirt. It's very hippie feeling. They just put some merchandise up in here. They added some registers, and there is a giant line for the Food and Wine Festival booth in here. Macatizers. All right, I'm hopping in. Hope these macatizers are worth it. So I feel like when they showed us concept art, it made it seem like there'd be more going on here during festivals. There's not a ton, but we'll see if the Mac makes up for it. So you can see how some of these opened up, and there's like these doors on the side, these panels that open. They do have a pretty Epcot mural back there in tile. And it looks like the food's over here, the drinks are over here. I'm gonna get one of each, I think. All right, here's the menu. They definitely have some interesting options. I had to get that cheesesteak macaroni and cheese because that sounds so weird. And then I also got the Southern Tier Brewing Co. Raspberry Shine Summer Wheat Ale. Even though it's the first day of fall, it feels like summer, so I want to try that. Of course, at every Epcot festival, you need the festival passport. It tells you what and where everything is, gives you menus and all of that, which is really helpful. So, macatizers right up front. Let me show you what I got. I got the cheesesteak mac and cheese, and this comes with shaved beef, peppers, onions, and breadcrumbs. So get a look at that. And then the Impossible Chili Cheese mac and cheese with sour cream and cheddar, and that is Impossible like substitute meat, so vegetarian. I don't know what I think of these square bowls. They kind of look like dog food bowls, but whatever. And then I got the Southern Tier Brewing Co. Raspberry Shine Summer Wheat Ale. Okay, here are my two little bowls. Cheers. But first, cheers. I like it. It's really good. It's a fruity wheat beer. So I like wheat beers. I like really light wheaty beers, you know, and it tastes like raspberry. It tastes fruity, so it's good. But it's not like overwhelmingly sweet like some of them are, so I like it. See that beautiful golden color? That's what I like. Not heavy beers, light beers. Okay, let's try these bowls now. So I almost got the truffle mac and cheese as my second choice, but I wanted to try two. Because truffle's like pretty unique, but this is even more unique. I've never seen chili cheesesteak or cheesesteak mac and cheese, so. It's actually really good. It's actually really, really good. Wow. Okay. You know what? The meat and the onions go really well with the mac and cheese. It's really savory together. It's not bad. And I even let it sit for a little bit because I was taking pictures of it and stuff, and it's good. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I do. The meat's actually cooked really nice. It's like these thin strips that you would get in like a, you know, cheesesteak. Next up, the Impossible vegetarian option. Not vegan because it's still cheese, but it's interesting. The chili is actually good. Like, I wouldn't know the difference between this and regular chili. It's really good. Now, does it mix well with mac and cheese? It's not bad. It's also different mac and cheese. So you can see this one is this like super creamy one. And this one is like light watery. Is it vegan? It doesn't say in here.
I just told them no.
Wait, it has the green symbol next to it.
Yeah.
Made without animal meat, dairy, eggs, and honey. So that would mean that this is like some kind of dairy-free cheese. And that's probably why it's not as good. It's kind of like water. It's not bad, but it just doesn't taste like much. It's basically like good chili with like noodles underneath. So, I mean, you know, it's awesome. Figment is the official, unofficial mascot of every single Epcot festival now. These ears are super cool. Y'all know I love neon. We had a neon summer. We're gonna have a neon fall. It's just bound to be. I really actually like this shirt. And I like how it's short, but not cropped so much. It's not super duper cropped. It's just a little bit cropped. Enough that it's like not super long. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Imagination is the spice of life. I also love that message and I agree with it. And there's a ton of cute stuff. This looks like they've got the Epcot Food and Wine Festival pins out on display, and they are so elaborate and pretty. Wow, they've all got like multi-layers, some have little moving parts. Really beautiful. They've also got a pin trading board out, and besides the passport, they have this Fun for Families with Kids passport, which is cute. Let's see what we got in here. It talks about the Kid Cop Fun Stops, meeting characters, Disney DuckTales World Showcase Adventure, Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. It's cool, and it's got a map too of all the fun stuff you can do with kids. I love that. Okay, on the other side, they have kind of more simple food and wine merchandise and chopping boards and cheese boards and stuff, and this is cute. It's Remy, Ratatouille. See, I love simple things like this, and I think everybody does. The more just very simple, clean designs like this, I think the better. Okay, good start. Let's keep on going. Well, I will say they didn't decorate up Communicore Hall as much as I hoped they would. I hoped they would open all of those walls and have cool decorations and stuff everywhere, kind of like they showed in the concept art. Didn't happen, but they did open some, and there was a kitchen in there and some tile walls and whatever. They do have a lot of new merchandise out. I did buy myself that one shirt, and the mac and cheese I honestly really liked. The thing is though, I love mac and cheese. Like, I will put anything on it. I make my own weird concoctions of mac and cheese at home. You can ask Sam. Actually, you don't need to know. I just love mac and cheese. Like, I will eat any kind of mac and cheese. But I really did think the cheesesteak one was really tasty and nice. And the vegetarian one was a nice option. I actually thought the chili was really good on its own. And if you're used to eating dairy-free cheese, it probably won't be as jarring as if you're like just eating a big creamy mac and cheese and then you taste the kind of less cheesy, a little more watery, less thick consistency one. But either way, it's still a good option. I'm glad that they do have meat-free and vegetarian options and different options. And just to throw this out there, if you have like food allergies and tolerances and things like that, make sure you talk to them, talk to a cast member. They do sometimes have special menus, or they'll have you talk to a chef or something and show you what you can and can't or should or shouldn't eat at the festival. Now, let's continue, because there's something special going on for this month that I want to see. The Brew-Wing Lab at the Odyssey is back, which I love. This is like Muppet themed. Bunsen and Beaker are doing experiments to come up with some food and drink combos. But I think first we're gonna pass through because there's a little show I want to see, and then we'll come right back through. So from now through October 31st, Miguel from Coco is going to make a special appearance with Mariachi Cobre during their performance for Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month. So I've got my spot, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to celebrate. We have a backstage view.
Mariachi Cobre, thank you so much for joining us, everyone.
We've got a huge crowd.
And we've been performing here at Epcot for over 41 years.
Amazing. They've been here since 1971. That was amazing. Woo!
song? What do you think? How about one more song?
Yeah!
El mundo es mi familia.
Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores. Vamos a estar aquí en diversión de alegría, pues la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. Mundo es mi familia. Pues la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. El Noel es mi familia.
Awesome.
Thank you for celebrating this time with us. And thank all of you for celebrating the Hispanic heritage month with us here at Epcot. Gracias, enjoy!
Nice, that's awesome. So Miguel is out for the last two songs during Mariachi Cobre, celebrating Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month. I am Hispanic, so it's always lovely to see these beautiful things going on. And who remembers when they had a Miguel like marionette, like a puppet performing with Mariachi Cobre? Well, not performing, but like out accompanying them, doing a special performance. I kind of at first, when I heard Miguel would be out during this, I thought it was gonna be that, and I was really excited. But it was even cooler. It was like a full-bodied Miguel, the full costume that you really only see on parades and like during special parties and stuff. So that was really cool. They are amazingly talented musicians and people, wonderful people, and you should definitely not miss them performing, whether Miguel's there or not. That was lovely. And now we're gonna head back into the Brew-Wing Lab at the Odyssey, cool off and try something, try a little snacky. Oh yeah, let's go in.
Let's start our next experiment, shall we?
After about 10 minutes of walking around with my hot pickles and cold beer, I finally found a table. Definitely crowded, but sort of still warm and sort of still cool. We'll enjoy them. We're here at the Brew-Wing Lab at the Odyssey, where Bunsen and Beaker from the Muppets are conducting taste experiments, which is so fun. And I got fried pickle spears with dill ranch, which, I mean, there's no experiment needed. We know fried pickles and ranch are like absolutely delicious. And I got an interesting sounding drink. I got the brewery Desert Flora with hibiscus and prickly pear.
That's taste experiments. Watch out, because I'm going fast. Oops.
The reason this called to me is that, as some of you know, this past April we did a cross-country road trip and I got to try prickly pear for the first time. I had some prickly pear ice cream and it was delicious. It's like sweet but not sweet. It's a very interesting flavor. And this, it's very subtle, like very subtle. It's just a bit kind of sweet and fruity, but like very, very subtle. And it does have a little bit of that prickly pear taste, a little. It kind of tastes like a wheat beer. It's like another light, golden, fruity type of a beer. Second of the day. Nice. I also heard that you can sometimes get like special buttons and stickers and little thingies here that are Muppet related, and I love them. Like I love the Muppets. So I just asked. I'm seeing if I can get some.
Oh my, it's all the gift, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Everyone loves carrots with their wings. Bunnies.
Those little clips are so funny. Okay, I actually did get the pins, and they had all of them. These are kind of like, if they happen to have them, you can ask. They may not. I did ask. At first they didn't, and then someone found some. So this, I think, is so cool. Official taste tester, Muppet Labs. How cool is that? The coolest one, maybe. I mean, they were all so cool. Bunsen and Beaker! This makes me so happy. I can't express to you how much I love the Muppets. Like, yeah. Let's try the pickles now. I mean, I love fried pickles. You can't go wrong. So they taste really good. They did sit for a long time before I was able to try them because it took a long time to find a table. And then once I did, I was doing the button thing. So half of that is on circumstance and half of that's on me. But even sitting for a while and getting a little stale-ish, they're still good and they're still fried pickles. I like the breading. I like the dill ranch. It's drizzled instead of like a dipper. If there was like a pot to dip it in, I would be drenching these. But you know. If you don't play with your food, did you even go to the Brew-Wing Lab? And they go really well together, actually. The sweet, savory, and tangy. I like it. Now this is also the home of the famous pickle milkshake. I got it last year and I actually really liked it. It just tasted like nice vanilla ice cream with a little kick or something. So I recommend it if you like pickles and you want something a little different. Well, that was lovely. It was nice to sit in the AC for a while and have some pickles and a nice frosty drink. Thank you. Hi, Chef Daisy. Oh my goodness. Can I tell you that everything's cooked beautifully? And I love your chef outfit.
Well, she's more of a pie kind of girl.
Oh, a pie. I'm so sorry. A baker. Baker would be that? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Like baker Daisy was out. Daisy just does everything. She sews, she's a fashion designer, she bakes, she makes, she is a queen. You can see the skyliner and the glistening water. Beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Every once in a while, I get a tiny wisp of maybe fall in the wind. Maybe. Do you feel it just a little? It's definitely nice to be at Epcot, I'll say that. As much as I miss some of what this festival used to be, like I know I've said this before, but I really miss Light Lab. And obviously that was in Innoventions. But I thought that maybe Communicore Hall would like do something cool like that. And there's still time. There's still time to do something cool in there. And hopefully they will in the future. But right now it's just whatever. But despite all that, it is still so nice to be at Epcot. I still love this park. And just walking around and feeling the breeze and walking in the sunshine and the energy in the air and stuff, I don't know, it still feels really nice to be here. All right, we're just like kind of embarking into like France and the rest of the world showcases. Let's see what else we can see. The beautiful Epcot friendship boats. Oh, Belle is out. How lovely. Uh-oh. Feels like it might be time for an afternoon storm soon. The Japan Pavilion has a few new items this year. The eel tamaki sushi sounds interesting. I generally like an eel roll. Maybe we'll try something. Okay, I went ahead and got that. So they have two of these tamaki sushis. One has wagyu and one has eel. I had to get the eel. So it's a handheld sushi with grilled eel, egg crumbles, cucumber, and pickled daikon radish served with eel sauce. And I got the Kyoho drink, and you can get it with or without alcohol. I got it without, so it's a mocktail. It's Calpico with fragrant, mellow Kyoho black grape flavor. Let's try the grape first. It's weird. Okay, at first there was a weird flavor in there that I didn't care for. But it basically just tastes like grape. I generally like grape flavored, but like grape candy flavored, not like a real grape, you know? So it just tastes like grape juice, basically. It's kind of nice. But this, now I do like sushi and I do like eel rolls. This is big. I think because of the seaweed wrap, it has a very like fishy smell, which I generally don't mind, but let's see. It's actually pretty good. You know what? It's pretty good, and it's really big chunks of eel with like a nice sweet glazed sauce on them. They're cooked really nice. The egg is a nice accompaniment. The rice is like fine. It's like not the best sushi rice in the world, but like good. It's actually pretty nice. I really like the pickled daikon radish in there. Those like really add a lovely flavor. It's good. It doesn't taste as fishy as it smelled at first. But like seaweed wrap always has that like ocean fishy smell. Chicken, my grape juice, and some eels and fishy wraps. It's all good. I'm in my feels. I've always been a big fan of the Japan Pavilion. I feel like it's so beautifully themed. And like a lot of the World Showcase, it's just from another era of Disney Imagineering and theming. When I'm back here, I feel so peaceful and appreciative of all the gorgeous details. They're bringing out the barges for Luminous. I almost said Harmonious. It is just, I mean, but yeah, they're bringing them out. Now, during the previous nighttime show, Harmonious, they had humongous barges. Now for Luminous, the Symphony of Us, they are smaller and they're faster too. Look how fast they're coming out into place. They got these puppies. Pop them into place in about 6 or 7 hours. We'll do a nice little nighttime show from them. You know it's hot outside when it's crowded in here. This is one of my favorite little spots. Gods of the Vikings exhibit here. Coming to look around and get a little AC and a little quiet, but it's getting a lot of love today. The World Showcase country pavilions that have exhibits like this are my favorites, and this is definitely one of my favorites. It looks like there's going to be some sort of big production going on here. I see all sorts of like filming or photo shoot equipment and a big giant tent. So if something comes out from Epcot, we'll know this may possibly had something to do with it. And it's all like blocked off. Interesting. There are definitely some things I'll be keeping my eye out for and I'm looking forward to here at Epcot, like the new lounge that they're building up there. I'm excited to see what that's like and try to get in.
How's your day going?
Oh, wonderful.
Can you go ahead and put your elbow on your shoulder? Smile. Let's see that again. And do you see that American flag all the way in the back?
Yeah.
Can you point at it with your left hand for me? Perfect. Get a little closer to him. Give me a smile. Good move. And one more.
Well, I'd say that was a very fun day back at Epcot. My first visit to the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival for 2024. I will say I do miss what this festival was. It did used to be a lot cooler, like just objectively. There was different things. It was like in the Wonders of Life Pavilion, they had these exhibits you could go and watch people like chop stuff and cook stuff and like different cooking and food and wine type of presentations that you could sign up for. And then, you know, like I said, Inventions had different things like Light Lab. I miss you, Light Lab. And there was just more cool stuff. And I do feel like the park was more decorated in the past. Maybe I'm remembering wrong or mixing up different festivals, but it didn't feel that food and wine decorated for this one. All that aside, still Food and Wine Festival. It's still really fun to be at Epcot, whether there's a festival going on or not. I like some of the new festival merchandise. I did get that one shirt. I like it. And on the back, it's cute. There are also different fun things you can do, like the scavenger hunt. And later on, there'll be an October special thing going on, so I'll come back for that. And, you know, it's still lovely and beautiful. There's still lots of good food and drinks to enjoy. Communicore Hall is a disappointment in the sense that, like, I really hoped that they were gonna make it look cool, like have cool lighting and like more seats and tables and open up more of the walls and just really wow us, and they didn't. But it is a pro in the sense that it is seating in the AC, which this park is severely lacking, so I'll take it. And there's still room for them to like mess around with that more and plus it up and make it cooler. So is the new Epcot perfect? No. But is it still Epcot? Yes. Do I still have a good time when I come here? Yes. Did I have a good time today? Yes. Why am I interviewing myself? But yeah, I did. I had a great time today. It was fun. I love pickles. That pretty much sums it up. I love pickles and eel. It is the first day of fall, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and it does still feel like summer. Like it is still hot as ever, but there's this like little breeze. You can maybe hear it and see it sometimes. You can see like leaves blowing. Maybe you can hear it a little in the background. There's a little breeze. It's coming. It's coming. We don't get the fall, crisp, lovely weather that a lot of other states do, but Florida, us Floridians who grew up here, we can smell it in the air. There's a slight difference, and it's not there yet, but I'm hoping it's coming. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on today. I'm sending you a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused.